Hey folks, it's another cooking vlog. I'm going to give you a recipe. This is an experiment, so hopefully it'll turn out well by the time I finish this. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Nick. This is TDC Moncton, and it's the Cooking with the Ann series. So we'll continue in a few moments, but you'll need the following. You'll need 2 cloves of garlic, fresh preferably. 1 habanero pepper, 1 can of tomato paste, some fancy black molasses, preferably with less sugar, 40% less sugar, small tub of pineapple depending on what's left over. Here I have some pineapple juice, and I've got pineapple slices. These we're going to slice nicely and use nicely. Half an onion, or a full onion depending on the size of your onion. And the meat ingredient of choice. These aren't fully thawed, but that's okay, we're going to slice them well. Pork sirloin chops, and they're not spiced. There's no salt, there's no nothing, there's not seasoned basically. So we're going to cut these up into chunks or slices, equal sizes, and we're going to be cooking them inside a deep pan that can go into the oven. This will be what we'll be using. Now, compared to my other recipes where we're going to be using tomato paste, I'll make sure that this little baby is actually slightly diluted with a little bit of water, mixed in with some molasses, and with the pineapple. It's chunks sliced together and mixed in with this. And also with this. So, get your ingredients and let's get cracking. Garlic. There's nothing better than to actually get fresh garlic. It tastes much better than the powdered stuff that you can get. Now, cloves are usually dry, very dubious things to actually open, but there's a quick way that I've learned from watching so many cooking shows. Take the flat of a big knife and you just smash it open. As such, your clove comes out pretty much intact. Not always, but sometimes. And there we go. I've got the garlic. That's one. This one actually smushed better. And one of these days I'm going to do it with roasted garlic. That's something else I have to show you folks. And you're going to mince this baby. That's good enough. And you're going to put it in a bowl. Actually, we'll need a bowl. I'll need something that I can actually mix it with. Actually, I'll use this bowl. So you'll put your ingredients into a mixing bowl. It doesn't matter what kind you use. I'll just use this old Miracle Whip one that I use for various uses. Usually for leftovers. That's the last use it will. Garlic. And that's the best part of having garlic in your house, is that you can easily invite a vampire at home and say, "Would you want some garlic?" Okay, next we'll mix in this little baby. This last of my habanero peppers. Poor little bugger's dying, so we're going to end his misery, but in a culinary fashion, so that he's lived the life that he's always been wanting to have. As usual, the seeds, and please don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, your lips with your hands unless you've washed them 2 or 3 times. Because trust me on this, it hurts like hell. Okay? And also, if you have any intimate activities that you're planning while after handling this, please, oh please, wash your hands for the benefit of you and your partner. Okay? You'll want these somewhat coarse. Doesn't really matter how big you chop them or how small you put them. But for the sake of having better taste, I'll have them into somewhat medium slices. Okay. Put that in there. It's done. Take this out. This onion, it doesn't really matter what we're going to be doing with it. In fact, this I'm going to be keeping because we're going to be using with noodles. If you have stir-fry noodles, now's the time to actually have them. If you don't, well, so be it. And I hate child-proof containers. Oh, for the love of Myrtle. Heavens to Murgatroyd. French to llama. Come on. There we go. So these babies, we simply do this. You're simply going to, slice them to slices like this. As equal as possible. If you've got fresh pineapple, even better. This is somewhat fresh pineapple. I bought it 2 days ago and I've used it in the recipe since. Unfortunately, nothing came out well, and I didn't have any vlogs done with it because it came out well. The recipe came out well, but the video camera and the batteries were shot, so it was a lost time investment. It's still delicious for me anyway. Lost time investment because I wanted it seen by you folks so you could try it. I'll do it again one of these days. It's an omelet related one for Sam. I'm sorry that I'm not making anything vegetarian, folk. I'm not a big vegetarian. I should eat more vegetables. But what I'm doing right now, you could easily do with eggplant, you could easily do with zucchini, you could easily do with other things. Just replace your favorite vegetable for the type of meat. How well it will come out will be entirely based on how it's prepared, and I hate pineapple seeds. Okay, that's all done. You keep the juice, don't throw it out because you'll be putting it in a few minutes.